Hello everybody! Today we're going to unpack and take a close-up look at the Logitech M330 Silent Plus wireless mouse. So let's first take a look around the outside of the packet. So this is a wireless computer mouse that's designed to work silently, if not quietly. And it does have a 24-month battery life running on a single AA battery. And it communicates using a USB nano receiver. And here are some of the product details and specifications on the back side of the packet. And it does have a chart claiming to be 90% quieter than the Logitech M170 wireless mouse. Okay, so now let's go ahead and open up the packet by pulling on these tabs, and of course popping the card down to reveal the Logitech M330 Silent Plus wireless mouse. And let's pop the card up as well, and setting the bubble packet to one side, and just setting the contents on the tabletop so you have a nice clear look of what we've just removed from the plastic bubble packet. So let's first start off by taking a look at what's in here. So there are some instructions and of course some papers as well, or at least a booklet. And taking a look on the inside of the card packaging, you can see some information on how to get started. So this mouse is available in 3 different colors: red, blue, and black, which you see here. And let's take a quick look at the booklet right here. There's plenty of information that's covered in this booklet in several different languages. So I'm not going to go through all of them, because you can see it is pretty comprehensive. So I'm just going to show you the English one, just to simplify things. Okay, so giving you a close-up look into the warranty information, as well as safety and compliance information for this Logitech M330 Wireless Plus or Silent Plus wireless mouse. Okay, so that's now covered. Let's set the booklet to the side and then take a close-up look at the mouse. So looking at the Logitech M330 Silent Plus mouse. So of course it is a wireless model, as you can see, no wires there. And taking a look at the underside as well. So giving you a nice good look right here. And to give you some idea of the size, resting in the palm of my hand right there. And of course there is a protective battery tab here, which we'll pull out in just a second. That's to preserve the battery or the battery life while it's being shipped before use. Okay, so now let's go ahead and pull out that battery tab. And pop the single AA battery back in. So just giving you a look so you're aware of the battery size that this Logitech M330 Silent Plus wireless mouse takes. So it's a AA battery, as you can see. And let's pop it back in and pop the battery cover back on. And before I do that, let me pop out the USB nano receiver that it comes with, so you can see that it is stowed away in the battery compartment, or at least in the separate USB nano receiver compartment right next to the battery. So giving you a look at the receiver. So it is an RF receiver, and it's not a unifying receiver, which you'll see a unifying receiver if it was so, or at least a unifying receiver symbol. Okay, so let's pop the USB receiver out and just set it right there at the top of the frame, and pop the battery cover back on. And now giving you an all-round look to the Logitech M330 Silent Plus wireless mouse. So this does have the Quiet Mark certification. So giving you an all-round look. So in terms of weight, it does have a light weight to it, having a plastic and a rubber construction. So rubber for its sides for grip. As you can see, it does have some triangular patterns around the sides that extend partially to the back where it smooths out and continues again on the opposite side. So this mouse is not a symmetrical mouse, as you can see. In terms of grip, it's designed for use on the right hand. So we're giving you a close-up look of the Logitech M330 Silent Plus wireless mouse. So showing you around the sides once again, and the front as well, front to back. Close-up view, you can see, does have a plastic upper with rubber sides, and the underside with two round skates at the front and a semi-circular skate at the back, or feet, or pads depending on what you call it. Of course, the optical sensor as well on the underside, along with an on-off switch. Okay, so now's the time to test the sound, of course, which is the most important aspect of this wireless mouse. So let's test the clicks. Here we go. So right there with the primary click button, or the left click. Very, very quiet. Has a muted click sound. And of course, let's test the other button as well on the right side. So very, very, very quiet. If you're not used to a mouse like this or not aware of the product specs, you'd think that the mouse click is broken. And let's click them both. And the scroll wheel, let's test it out by pressing it down. So very, very quiet indeed, and of course scrolling the wheel backwards and forwards. So very, very quiet click noises, scrolling, and scroll wheel clicking as well. So once again, and in terms of grip, right there, has a very, very smooth slide or glide. And once again, clicking down on a surface right here, which is the tabletop. Even when tapping hard or pressing hard on the buttons, does produce very, very low noise. So hopefully this gives you a clear idea and sense or experience of this Logitech M330 Silent Plus wireless mouse. And of course, I do have the Logitech M170 wireless mouse, in which it references in terms of click noise being 90% noisier than the Silent Plus mouse itself. So let's compare the noises. So the M330 on the left hand side is supposedly 90% quieter than the M170 on the right hand side. Let's find out. So quite a drastic or dramatic difference in terms of click noise. So as you can hear, the M330 Silent Plus on the left makes very, very little noise at all. So the M170 wireless mouse on the right, I unboxed some time ago, several months ago, so you can always check it out on this YouTube channel. Should you wish to find out more about it. And you can see the size difference as well between the M330 Silent Plus mouse on the left and the M170 on the right there. But the M170 does have a symmetrical design for ambidextrous use, be it the left or right hand. Okay, so good overall comparison. You can hear just how loud the M170 is compared to the M330 Plus. Okay, so nice, good side-by-side and click noise and feel comparison. So that's the Logitech M330 Silent Plus wireless mouse. Thanks for watching and happy surfing!